Hello everyone, so I think we are live, so we can start now. Just anyone can write in the chat box, so we can start that one. Just confirm. Okay. So today what we are going to do, we are going to do the lab in the EVNG. We are going to do the lab. We are going to do EVNG lab in the packet tracer. So I am just confirming, I am waiting for someone. I am waiting for someone to confirm. So we will start 2 seconds, 2 minutes. Just I want someone to confirm. Okay. So let me check now. I think we are live or not. Just confirm anyone. So let me start. Just now our one of the friend confirmed me that one. You are able to hear me? Just write in the chat box. Okay. So what we are going to do now? Now we are going to do one lab in the packet tracer. In the CISCO packet tracer, we are going to do one lab. In that one, we are going to learn how we can configure the EIGRP. I hope already you know the EIGRP is a routing protocol. Before we use, now we are going to take a small scenario. Okay, so let me design the topology. So what I will do, I will take some router. So let me take, I will take router. I think we can take 4 or 5. Just we need to clear the concept. Later you can take 100 routers. First we will take some 4 or 5 router just to clear the concept. After that we can take more number of router. So let me rename the router R1, R2, R3. Okay, so I will give the number, whatever number we want, R1, R2, R3, R4. You can give any number. Just I am giving for simplicity purpose the sequence number like R1, R2, R3. So easily we can identify what is which router. When we are doing the configuration, easily by seeing the number we can track. This is only label. Okay, this is only label just to identify the router. And if you see, this is the 2811. This model number is 2811. So now this is a cable. I will take the automatic cable to connect the router. So I will connect from here to here. Then I will connect from here to here. After that, let me connect from. I am taking this way as a scenario. This is the scenario. If you see here, cable cannot connect to that port. So what we need to do, we need to increase the port. We need to increase the port. So what I will do now, I am going to increase the port now. Okay, I am going to increase the port. So how we can increase the port? First you need to go here. Okay, first here I will go here. This is my router. I will zoom in. If you see this one, I need to power off and then go here and take here the card, Ethernet card, that is a LAN card or the card. Which one we are saying? This one. If you see NM, this one is having one port. If you need more, you can click and read the description. Here it is mentioned. This is a model number and providing 2 Ethernet port. If you need fast Ethernet, click here. See here where you have the fast. If you see, this is a one fast Ethernet. If you take that port, you will have one fast Ethernet. Now you need how many? You need 2. If you see here, this is a 2 fast Ethernet. Read this one, this description. Try to read this one. Okay, so this one I will just drag and drop here. So now you added. But in the real scenario, you will buy from the market this card and you will install in your router if you have the space. After that, power on the router. So now I power on the router. Then you can go to the CLI, and meanwhile now you can connect, it will work. Okay, and here also we need to increase. We will see wherever we have the less number of port. If you see here, we increase. Okay, here we increase, but here we don't have. Let me check here. How many ports you have here? If you see here, let me zoom in. Here we don't have. So here also same thing I will do. I will power off, then I will drag and drop, I will power on. Okay, now I can connect. So let me take the cable. I will connect from here to here. See, it is working. Before it is not working. Why? Because we don't have the ports. So in the real scenario, what we are going to do, we are going to buy separate card and we are going to install in that one. But in the packet tracer or in the GNS3 or in the EVNG, we can easily increase or decrease the ports depending upon our requirement. But in real scenario, you need to buy. Okay. So what I will do here, let me take automatic cable again and I will connect this way here. I will connect from here to here. Okay, now we can take some switch. So I will click here, click this one. This is a switch. I will take switch 1 here. I will take switch 1 here and let me take the cable. Okay, so from here we will connect this point and better increase the port here also. So what I will do, I will switch off the router. I will switch off the router, drag this and drop here, switch on the router. What I done, just I increase the port and then again I will connect here. Okay, now you can rename whatever name you want to give. I will give switch 1. Here I will give switch 2. Okay, let me take some PC also and I can zoom in, zoom out. I zoom in this one. Let me check, maybe this is very big. So what I will do, I will zoom out and I think you can see clearly this one, right? It is easily you can observe, no issue, right? So we can use this way. Let me take the PC. So click in the PC, take the computer and drag and drop here. Click here, drag and drop here. Take again cable and click cable, connect from the switch to the PC, again from the switch to the PC. Okay, now I will take one more switch. Let me take, I will put here, I will take one more switch, keep here. This is switch 1, switch 2 we use. Now this one we can say this is a switch 3. Okay, this one I can say this is a switch 4. And let me take the cable, connect from here to here and connect from here to here. And let me take some PC here also. Let me go to here, this place, this one PC here, one PC here. Okay, and let me connect from here to here. Let me connect from here to here, from here to here. Okay, so this is our topology. Now we are going to do the IP schema. We are going to write the IP schema, whatever IP we are going to use for this network. Then we are going to do the configuration. No need to worry, I am going to do configuration in the notepad. So try to join our Telegram channel. When this one is finished, I will upload this lab as well as the configuration file in our Telegram channel. So you can take and you can do the lab, you can copy paste the configuration. Okay. So if you are not in our Telegram channel, try to look in the description. We already mentioned our WhatsApp number, Telegram channel. So easily you can join whatever labs we are doing and our sample notes, free resources, whatever we can give, we are putting in the Telegram channel. So easily you can download. Still we are working on that free content. So later also you will get so many things in the Telegram channel. Okay, so now let me take this one. So what I am going to give here IP, let me write here IP we are going to use 192.168.1.1. Okay, I will write /24 here. This is the IP and here I am going to use the another IP 192.168.1.2. Okay, this is a 2.1/24. Okay, so this router interface fast Ethernet 0x0 we are going to give 192.168.1.1/24. For this interface, that is fast Ethernet 1x0, we are going to give the IP 192.168.2.1/24. And here we can use in between this one, I will use in between 192.168. This is the router 2 and this is the router 3. So I will write 23.0/24. Okay, so here we are going to give the different IP. If you see here, this is the router 2. If you cannot see, I will move this here. I will move this up here, this one. So this is the router 2, that's why I wrote 2 here. This is the router 3, I write 3 here. So 23 I am saying. You can give anything whatever you want, but here I am giving simple manner, so easily you can do the troubleshooting also. So here we are going to assign to this interface fast Ethernet 0x1 192.168.23.2 and here 23.3. like this way this IP we are going to use here. So this one is finished, and in between here this is a router R1, this is a router R2. So in between we are going to use 192.168.12.0/24. Here this one is also good. Now if you see, this is the router 4, so in between I am going to use 192.168. This one is 14, okay, 14.0/24. and here if you see, here I am going to use 192.168.24 24.0/24 0/24. okay, just I am giving the IP schema. Later you can give whatever you want, but this is simple, easily you can understand the concept. So this is 192.168.14.0, this is 192.168.24.0. okay, and now what we will do, we will go for here. So if you see the in between router 4 and 5, I am going to give here 192.168. let me write here 192.168.45, okay, 45.0/24. and here we have two routers. So what I will give here, this is the 4 and this is a, what is the router number, this one, I think this router number is 6, okay. So I will give the 46. let me write here 192.168.46, okay, 46.0/24. that's all. So this is the IP schema, and now we need to assign here. So we use here 192.168.1.1 2.1. so this side we will use 192.168.3.1/24, okay, this interface fast Ethernet 0x1. and here I will use 4 192.168.4.1/24. so now I hope this is clear for you. In case if you have any doubts, write in the chat box. I am observing the chat box also. In case if you face any issue, write in the chat box, so I will explain again. Or if it is okay, just write in the chat clear, so I will continue. Okay. So now what I will do, we will do the configuration. So before going to the configuration, we are going to assign the IP to our computer. So this is label, so we can give IP. If you see, this is our gateway 192.168.1.1. so I am going to give this gateway to this machine. So what I am going to assign here, first of all I will put the label. So by seeing the label we can easily, what we can say, track which PC is available where. So here I will write 192.168.1.2, okay. This is the IP I am going to use for this computer. So let me copy this machine IP and go to the desktop, assign here. I will assign here and the subnet mask will come easily. Gateway I will put, gateway is 1.1, okay, and then I will go here, this is the 2.2, okay, because you need to see this router interface IP here 2.1, so we can use 2.2. You can use anything, but this should be the same network. Whatever your gateway network, that network you should have. So now I will assign here, then we will change here 2.1. Okay, so this 2 PC IP finished. Now I am going to do for this one. So here what I will do, here we are using 4, so let me put here 4.2. This is a label. Now I am going to assign to this machine. I will go to the desktop, I will go to the IP configuration, then gateway should be 4.1. I hope it is clear. Yeah, okay. So many guys are saying okay, clear. So okay, let me continue. So now let me go here and right here, this should be 5, right? This one should be 3.1. 3.1. So what I will do here, this should be 3.2. This is a label, just I am giving the label. 3.2 I will copy, I will paste in the computer. Let me go to the desktop, I will paste here, and the gateway should be 3.1. So now this one is finished. 3.2, this is 4.2. I am using gateway is 4.1, here gateway is 3.1. Everything is good now. Now we can do the configuration. So what I will do here, I will take notepad. Better to take the notepad. So in case if we miss anything, we can copy paste. So here I will write the lab name. Any name or what name we are saying? We are saying this is a EVNG or EIGRP lab in packet tracer, right? So I will write this heading. Then we will start configuration from the router R1. So this is a router R1. So I will do the router R1 configuration. Enable config T host name R1. I think you already know this one I am using to go in the enable mode. Then this one I am using to go in the global configuration mode. This one I am writing to change the name of the router. Already we know that one. Okay. So now we need to assign the IP. So if you see, this is the fast Ethernet 0x0, fast Ethernet 0x1. You have these two IP. So you need to go to under that interface fast Ethernet 0x0. Then write IP address and write the IP, whatever IP we plan. We plan here, if you see 192.168.12.0. So we will write 192.168.12.1 because we are in the router 1. So we will write 1. Then I will press space, then I will write 255.255.255.0. Why I am writing 3 times 255? Because we are using the class C. In the class C we have 3 times 255, that is 3 times network portion, 1 time host portion. Okay. So now after that we need to write no shut because by default Cisco router port is down, so we need to write no shut to make the port up. After that, what I will do, I will assign to the other interface. I will write interface fast Ethernet 0x1. Then I will write IP address, and I am here. This is a fast Ethernet 0x1. This is the IP. So I am going to write here 192.168.14.1. Give space 255.255.255.0 and no shut. This one we finish. After that, what we are going to do, we are going to do the EIGRP configuration. So we will write router EIGRP1. I am using the AS number as 1. Okay, then I will write no auto summary, but if the router is new model, no need to write no auto summary. If the router is new model, then no need to write the no auto summary. But anyhow, we will see. Let me copy and paste this one. First of all, let me copy and paste this whatever I done here in the R1. So I will go to the CLI of R1. This way we will go, and I will write here no. I will paste this. So with this command we get the IP address. If you see any error, nothing. Everything is good. No error, nothing here. Now I am going to show you here. If you see, I will write router EIGRP. If you press question mark, we can use AS number from 1 to 65535. Any number we can use, but you need to remember whatever AS number you are using, you should use same AS number for all the router. Like in the OSPF, we are using process ID, different process ID for different router. But in the EIGRP, you need to use the same AS number. In the BGP, if we have different AS number, we are calling that is a EBGP. But in the BGP, if we have the same AS number, we are calling IBGP. Okay, so in BGP, we are using same or different. If both are same, then we are calling that is IBGP, internal BGP. If we are having the different AS number, then we are calling EBGP, external BGP. But here in the EIGRP, we need to use the same AS. If you use different AS, then it will not work. Okay, so now, yeah, we can use /30 also. But already I put the IP, already I put in the topology. So better we use whatever we put, else I need to modify all. Yeah, /30 is good, but now I already assigned that one, so better we will continue with this one. In our next class, we will use the different IP with the /30. Okay, so now what I will do, I will write here router EIGRP 1. Okay, and after that we will write here network and whatever the network ID. So if you see here, I am doing for R1, so this is a network ID will be 192.168.12.0. Okay, wherever you have 255, that part remains same. Wherever you have 0, that part will become 0. So we need to write network ID. So what I will do here, I will write here network and network ID 192.168.1.0. And if you want, you can give the wildcard mask, because we are using class full network. We are using class full. If we are using classless, then we need to give the wildcard. Now even if I give wildcard, it will work. Even if I did not give the wildcard, it will work, because I am using what I am using. I am using here classful IP. Classful IP means we did not done any subnetting. If we do any subnetting, then we are calling classless. But now this is a classful, so no need to write any subnet mask, wildcard mask. Or if you want, you can write. Even if you did not write, both are same here, because we are using classful here. So I will press enter. Okay, and then we need to define the other network. So I will write here network, and what is my other network? You can check here 14. Okay, so I will write 192.168.14.0, enter. And I did not write here no auto summary. If the router version is above 15, by default no auto summary we have, that is auto summary is disabled. If the router is old, we have the auto summary is enabled. Okay, so let's see here what we are getting. I will write here show IP EIGRP. Okay, let me write here, excuse me, show IP EIGRP neighbor or topology, or any here show IP EIGRP topology. In the topology, because I configure only one side, yeah, we can write wildcard, because now I am using the class full. So even if I did not write, no issue. Even if I did not use, no issue. If we are using the classless, then we need to write wildcard. That time wildcard is compulsory. Okay, if I hope it is clear, right? Because I am using what I am using actually here, I am using the classful IP I am using. So even if I did not write the wildcard, it will work. If I am using the classless, then I need to write the wildcard mask. Okay. So let me continue. So what I will do here, okay, I configure here, and what I will do here, we paste. Okay, I think this is the router. Which router? This one. This is the R1. How many router I keep open? This one is R1. So by mistake, I think I pasted the configuration in wrong router. Let me check. No, 1 minute. Let me cross check. Let me open this router. Yeah, this is correct router only. So let me check here version, which version I am using. I will write show version. If I check here show version, this is a 15.1. So auto summarization is disabled here. So no need to write no auto summarization. If you want, we can write also, but later we will see it is enable or disable. We are going to verify that one. In case if you are having the issue, maybe in your organization, if you are using what we can say, in your organization, if you are using the old router, then better write the wildcard marks. That is what we can say, no auto summary command. So let me write here configuration, whatever we write inside the router, network 192.168. What we have 12.0. Okay, like OSPF configuration, we can configure EIGRP on the interface. In the IPv6 we can configure, here we cannot. In the IPv6, if we are using the IPv6, we can do that way. Okay, so now I will write the network, and then I will write 192.168.14.0. then I will write no auto summary. But in the new router, no auto summary, no need to write. But anyhow, I will write here, because if we use old router, in case this is good. But I think this is a new router, just now we checked, so no need to write. But anyhow, I put here. So this is a configuration. You need to write router EIGRP and give the AS number, whatever we are using here. I am using 1. Then network, and write the network command. If you see, this is the network, whatever the IP we are using, we need to check here. I am using the classful, so no need to write the wildcard mask. If we are using the classless, then we need to write the wildcard mask. Even if you are using the classful, you can write the wildcard marks also. How you will write means 0.0.0.255, like this way you will write. Even if I configure this way, it will work, no issue, like this. Okay, 0.0.0.255 this way. But I am using the classful, that's why I am not doing that way. Okay, anyhow, let me remove this. If we are using classless, then we will do that way. So this is the configuration. Let me check this one, R1. We have only 2 interface. This is a 2 network, no auto summary. That's all. This configuration is finished for R1. Now we need to do the configuration for R2. So what I will do, I will divide this notepad. I will copy this whole thing from here to here, and then I will copy and paste here. And then we will modify. This is R2. Okay, in R2, if you see 1, 2, 3 interface you have in R2. So I will write this is a R2. If interface fast Ethernet 0/0, you have 12.2. So I will do this 12.2, and this is a fast Ethernet 0/1. This is a fast Ethernet 0/1, 23.2. So I will make this one as a 23.2. Okay, and I need one more interface that should be a fast Ethernet 1/0. So I will copy this one. I will paste this one here. And if you see, I will make this one as a 1/0. And what IP we will have? IP should be 192.168.24. Okay, 24.2. This IP here I am giving. And subnet mask will remain same, no shut, everything is good. And this one is okay, network command, and this one is all. This one we need to write 23, and we need to have one more here. I will press enter, and that should be 24. I hope this is clear, right? What I am doing here, I am doing here, okay, I am doing here, writing the network ID. If you are having confusion, let me write here. See here, whenever we have the class C IP like this, class C, we can write network, and the host like this we have in the class C. In the class C we have like this. Okay, so wherever we have network portion, we will write that one, and wherever we have the host portion, we will make 0. So if you see, this is a network portion, this is a network portion, this is a network portion, this is a host portion. So wherever you have host portion, you will make 0. Okay, and you can see easily here, this is nothing but network portion. This is network, this is network, this is network, this is network, this is network. So network ID, easily we can do that one. Okay. Yeah, area we don't have in EIGRP. In EIGRP we are not using area. Area concept we have in the OSPF. Area concept we have in the OSPF. And also in the CCNA, they remove the EIGRP. In the CCNA, you don't have the EIGRP. You have EIGRP in the CCNP. Okay. So now what I will do here, and this EIGRP is nothing but routing protocol. That is router. Router is going to talk with the other router. They are going to exchange the route with the help of routing protocol. We can say in the simple, routing protocol is a language of router. They are going to exchange the information, like that we can say. Just we need to remember, routing protocol is used to route the traffic. Router is going to exchange the network with the help of routing protocol. We have different types of routing protocol: EIGRP, OSPF, RIP, BGP, so many things. But in the interior gateway protocol inside the organization, we are using EIGRP, we are using OSPF, we are using RIP. RIP very rarely you will see in the organization. Most of the time we have OSPF. In our organization and in our sites also we are using OSPF. EIGRP very rarely also. But many companies use EIGRP also. Who love CISCO, they are using EIGRP. But in our organization we have CISCO, but we are using OSPF. So depend organization to organization, that one. Okay, that is depend organization to organization. So now what we are saying here, network ID, how we can calculate the network ID. So this is the procedure to calculate the network ID. That's why I wrote here 12.0, 23.0, 24.0. So this is a 3 network. I have 3 interface. This is 1, 2, 3. So I put that 3 interface as here, and then I write no auto summary. Okay. So now what we can do, we can go for the next router. Okay, so let me do here. and I need to change this name also. So let me take here. CCNA you finish in 2020. Okay. Hamid, you finish CCNA in 20, that is 2020. That is so what we can, yeah, you can if the I think that time is site to site VPN also we are using. That is the different topic. Actually VPN we use to secure the network. Actually if you want to connect to site, we can use site to site VPN. We can configure in the firewall, we can configure on the router also. Later we will do that one also. Now you can remember that is VPN is used to connect the site. Private network we can connect. If you have the internet and you have the private public IP, you can configure the site to site VPN. So your LAN network from company A can communicate with the LAN network of company B with the help of site to site VPN. Okay, with the help of site to site VPN. Site to site VPN example, let me tell you here. Imagine you have here company XYZ, here you have here ABC. Okay, so this is your router and this is the another router. This is your LAN network. Okay, LAN A I can say here, and here is LAN B. You are using LAN phone, IP phone also we are using nowadays. So if you want to make communication from this computer, maybe you have some computer to this computer, then how you will make? This is a internet connection. So we will configure here the VPN, site to site VPN. Okay, site to site VPN we will configure. So with the help of site to site VPN we can make the communication from this LAN network to this LAN network. This is the public network. Over the public network we are making the communication. Okay, later we will discuss, no issue. This one already I think we cover in our CCNA CCNP topics, but later we will do one dedicated lab. We can do in the packet tracer and EVNG also, that lab. That is simple only. You have some commands. We need to use the encryption and the hash algorithm and do that one. But now let me continue now what we are doing here. So if you see, this is the R2, right? This is the router R2, and this one, okay, this configuration is okay. Let me copy and paste in the R2 so we can check if anything go wrong or everything is okay, because sometime we do misconfiguration, typing mistake, everything. Sometime we have that one. So let me paste here and check everything is good or any error here. So this is the router 2. I will paste the configuration. If you see, everything is good. Okay, nothing we have here, nothing, no issue, nothing. Yeah, everything is good here. So let me save the configuration also. Okay, I will save the configuration WR in the R2, and also in the R1 I will save the configuration. And let me save the topology also, because sometime packet tracer will crash, so better to save that one. So I will save this. Okay, I will save this. Better to save on the desktop. Here I will give the name EIGRP lab. In packet tracer, because we are doing most of the lab in the EVNG, so I am writing most of the time EVNG, but now we are doing in the packet tracer. Okay, so now what we will do now, this 2 router configuration is finished. Now we will go to the second router. VPN server in the LAN net. No need for any server. Means if you have one server in the company ABC, and or maybe you can say you have head office and branch office. Imagine in your head office you have lot of server. Anyone want to access from the branch office, then we can say with the help of VPN we can allow that guy to access that one. But there is no separate VPN server. We have servers in the LAN, and we will configure VPN in the both the sites, so they can access our server. Okay, or they can access your share folder, whatever the share folder for the project we are having in the head office. The guys who is sitting in the home or in the different location, they can access. So let's go for the which router. We finish R1 R2. Now we will go for R3. So let me copy because R3 is also having 3 ports, so better to copy the R2 configuration and we will modify. So I will copy and then I will go for the R3. So let me paste here and we are going to modify as per our requirement. So I will paste here and then we will write here 3. This is R3 and you see here this is the router 3. Fast Ethernet 0/0 you have 23.3. okay, Fast Ethernet 0/0 you have 23.3 here. Okay, so this one is okay. Now you have Fast Ethernet 0/1. Fast Ethernet 0/1 you have. Fast Ethernet 0/1 you have. This one I am saying. So this is okay. Here IP we have, let me correct here, okay, 1.1.1. Fast Ethernet 0/0, this one is okay. And you have Fast Ethernet 1/0, you have 2.1. This is Fast Ethernet 1/0 2.1. Try to check, maybe sometime I do mistake here, so if I am doing mistake, write in the comments. Okay, I think this is correct. See here, let's cross check again. This is a router 3, this is a Fast Ethernet 0/0, you have 23.3. This is a same router, Fast Ethernet 0/1, you have 192.168.1.1. You have the Fast Ethernet 1/0, you have 2.1. okay, this is good. Now this is EIGRP configuration remains same. Here we will write 23.0, 1.0. I am writing network ID and here 2.0. I hope this is clear. Already we learn how we can write the network ID. Okay, network ID, try to calculate the network ID of that one right here. Wherever you have host portion, you will make 0 there. So this configuration is good for R3. Now we can paste this configuration in the router 3. Let me copy and paste in the router 3. This is the router 3. I will go in the CLI of the router 3. Now let's paste. First we need to write the no here and then we will paste the configuration. And we need to check here everything is okay or any error. We are having error sometime. If we do misconfiguration, if we type some typing error, then you have something here. So nothing is here. So everything is good. Now let me save the configuration. Okay, WR to save the configuration. So R3 is also finished. Our aim in this lab is we need to make the communication. We need to make the communication from this PC to this PC. Okay, so the traffic will go this way or this way or this way, and it will go here depending upon the algorithm EIGRP is using. And we need to make the communication from this PC to this PC also. Means all computers should communicate to each other. Now if you check, it will not work because they don't have any routes. This router don't know anything about this network, so they cannot communicate. This router don't know anything about this network. Okay, same like that, this router don't know anything about this network, so it will not work. So for that purpose we are configuring the routing protocol. So now what I will do now, we will do the which router we finish, R3 we finish, so we will do for R4. If you see R4, we have 1 2 3 4 interface we have. So I will copy the R3 and then we will paste the R3 configuration. After that we are going to modify. So let me take this here and paste here and we will do here. And let me take save this notepad also. Sometime maybe if anything go wrong, this will also having the issue, so better save this one. I will save this, better to save in the desktop. Okay, I think before I have some configuration with same name. Anyhow, now I save this one. So let's do the R4 configuration. What is R4? Where is R4? Here is R4. So first we will modify this R4, and then if you see, this is a Fast Ethernet 0/0 14.4. So this is the 14.4. Okay, and if you see, this is a Fast Ethernet 0/1. Fast Ethernet 0/1 should be 24.4. So here should be 24.4. And then if you see, this is Fast Ethernet 1/0. Okay, this is Fast Ethernet 1/0. and here 45 we use, so 45.4. So I will write here 45.4. Cross check again, and we have one more F 1 by 1, fast Ethernet 1 by 1. So let me copy this and paste here. This is fast Ethernet 1 by 1, and what you have 192.168.45.4. Here is this one, this side 46. Cross check again. Before pasting this configuration, try to cross check. I have 4 interface for this router. Now what I am going to do, I am going to check first fast Ethernet 0 by 0 is having 24.4, this one. Then fast Ethernet 0 by 1 you have here 45, this one, okay. First this one is 14.4, okay, correct. Then F0 by 1, this one 24.4, correct. This one F1 by 0 you have 45.4, this one correct. Then you have fast Ethernet 1 by 0 46.4, this one is good. Now network ID, so 2014 24 45 46. So let me correct here 14 24 45 14 24 45 46. So I will copy this one more, I will paste here. And what this should be 46. Okay, so 14 24 45 14 24 45 46. So this is the network ID. So we have 1 2 3 4 network, 1 2 3 4, that's all. Now we can copy and paste. Any doubts still here? Any confusion for this one? Excuse me. No doubts, right? So let me write in the chat box, right? Okay, no doubts. Okay, let me copy and paste. Auto summary after adding network. No, it is not necessary. You can write before also. Example, let me take this one. I will cut. I will write here. Like this also you can do, no issue. And in the new router, even if you did not write the auto summary, no issue. Because in the old router, auto summary is enabled, but in the new router, auto summary is not enabled. So you can write above, below, but you need to write inside router EIGRP. Inside router EIGRP1, you need to write anywhere, you can write, no issue. Okay, so now let me copy this whole thing and paste in the R4. So where is R4? This is R4. I will go here, I will write first time no, enter, and then paste here. Check everything is good, no issue, nothing. Yeah, everything is good. I will save the configuration. I save the configuration here. Now we can look which router 5. So now we will do the router 5 configuration. I will divide this notepad. Router 5 is having only 2 interface, this one and this one. So I will use R1 configuration, that will be easy for us. And I will go here. Not clear or no clear, or now it is clear, right? Yes, clear or no clear. If you have any confusion, write here what you have. Hamid, you have any confusion? I think you write yes, no, clear. Now clear you mean? I think it is clear, right? In case if you have any doubt, write, no problem. I will explain again. Write in the comments if you are having any confusion, write in the comment. I think it is okay, right? Yeah, okay. So let me copy and paste here. This is the R1 configuration I pasted because we are going to do R5. So R5 is having only 2 interface. That's why I use the R1 configuration. I am going to modify that one. This is R5. This is R5. Okay. And R5 is having 2 interface, fast Ethernet 0 by 0. So this is 0 by 0. You have here 45. This one 45.5. Okay, this interface I am saying fast Ethernet 0 by 0. And if you see here, you have fast Ethernet 0/1. Here what you have 4.1. So this should be 4.1. Just assign IP. We have only two interface: fast Ethernet 0/0, fast Ethernet 0/1. Okay, then router EIGRP1, and here network ID. Network ID should be here 45, and here should be 4. That's all. After that, just I will copy and paste. I will copy, I will paste this in the R file. So let me write here no and paste here. So now everything is good, no error, nothing, all are okay. I will write WR to save the configuration. So R5 is okay. If you see, our traffic can go from here to here this way. We can ping now. After some time we can do the ping. Okay, clear, everything is okay, everything is clear. Okay, no issue. So what I am saying here, I am saying if I ping from this PC 192.168.4.2 to 192.168.1.1, it will work because this network is already up. We need to make the communication from this PC to this PC. So now this already we configure, this way traffic can go or this way traffic can go. So it will work. So let's see it is working or not. So what I will do here, I will go here. I will go to the command prompt. Then we will use ping to just check the connectivity. I will write here ping 192.168.1.2. Excuse me. Now we can check. First packet drop because of ARP, address resolution protocol. Address resolution protocol is a protocol which is used to get the MAC address over the IP address, because when we are sending we need MAC and also IP, because we are using Ethernet technology. If we don't have the MAC address, we will send one packet to get the MAC address. That's why this first packet drop here. Okay, so half of our lab is done. Only we need to configure this one, then we can ping. Now we can ping PC1 and PC4. Yeah, we can say 1 because I did not give number here. We can say PC1 to PC4 like this, yeah. Or if you want, I can give here. We can say this is a PC1, this is a PC2, this is a PC3, and this one we can say PC4. Okay, and also if you go here in the router, we can check routing table. We can write here show IP route. With this command we will check the routing table. So if you see here, we are getting the route in the routing table. D is nothing but EIGRP. D stands for EIGRP. Okay, so what we are saying here, I am getting route with the help of EIGRP. This is a routing table. Okay, in the routing table I have the route. If you see here, this route, if I want to go to this network, I can go via this. Okay, and if you see from this much time, this route is up, and this is our living interface. And what else we can say, this is the AD value, this is a metric, this one is a metric, this is a AD value. EIGRP is having the AD value 90. If you want to check this table, you can write show IP route EIGRP and press enter. You will see only EIGRP route. Okay, you can see only EIGRP route. So now, any doubt? Someone is writing something. Yeah, okay. So what I am saying here, we can check the neighbor table also. If you want, I can write show IP EIGRP neighbor. Show IP EIGRP neighbor. 1 minute. Show IP EIGRP neighbor. Okay, show IP EIGRP neighbor. So with the help of this one we will get the neighbor information. So if you see here what I am getting, this is the interface, this is the neighbor IP, this is the uptime. This one we are going to do this one in detail later. Now maybe some guys will confuse. This is the neighbor table. With the help of show IP EIGRP neighbor we will get the neighbor table. This is H, or let me explain now only. This is H. H is nothing but handle. List of neighbor in the order, in order this root was learn. So if you see I have 0, means first only one I have. And this is a AS here. If you see I am using only one, AS is 1. And the hold on time, this is a timer, and this is a RTO, because in the what we can say in the EVNG if we do this one you will have more clear, but anyhow no issue. This is also okay, but here they are giving IP EIGRP neighbor for process 1, but in the real scenario you will get here EIGRP IPv4 neighbor for AS1, because we are using AS1, but in the packet tracer they are saying process 1. So in the real scenario you will have this AS, not the process. Okay, so this is the neighbor table. So we can get the neighbor information in the neighbor table, and you have the topology table also. How we can check means we can write show IP EIGRP topology. When you press here you will get the topology table. P means passive, passive means good, active means we have some issue, but now we have P, so it is good, no issue. And here we have the successor, okay, feasible distance successor, but now I think later we will discuss this. First we need to discuss the theory, then we need to do this lab to understand the feasible distance and successor. But anyhow I will give you overview. If you want to get the topology table you will write show IP EIGRP topology. Okay, and here if you see this is a AS number, whatever AS we are using we are getting here. This is a AS1 we are using, AS1 we are using here. Code we have passive or active. Now just remember, if you get P here that is good, if you get A then it is having some issue. After that you have successor. If you see here one successor, successor is nothing but what we can say the best path. In this case only we have one way to get to the destination. If you have two here then two way to the destination. The best path, you have only one best path to go to this network, you have only one best path to go to this network, we can say this way. And feasible distance is nothing but total distance to go to the destination. So this is a feasible. FD is nothing but feasible distance. FD is nothing but feasible distance. Okay, FD is nothing but feasible distance. And someone is asking something, let me check which one you are saying. What is the time life of EIGRP for OSPF? Means you are saying the hello timer, like that timer you are saying 10 to 40 second like we have in the OSPF, you are asking that one. 5 to 15 second we have hello timer, like in we are saying in the OSPF, same like in the EIGRP we have 5 to 15 second. Let me write down here. If you see here hello timer, we can say hello timer 5 second, dead timer 15 second. If he did not get any hello message within 15 seconds, they will remove the neighborship. Okay, this timer you are asking, right? So now what I will do, we will continue the configuration. So what is pending? We have this R4. Okay, R4 we done, or this interface. I think this interface we already done. Let me check. F 1 by 1. Okay, so this in here we need to do only one router, that is R6 we need to do. R6 configuration is still pending. So now we will go for R6 configuration. So let me copy paste. R6 is also having only two interface, so I will copy this one and I will paste here. Let me divide the notepad, and here this is R6, this is R6. Okay, I will modify this fast Ethernet 0/0 192.168.46.6. okay, this is fast Ethernet 0/0 192.168.46.6, and other side you have fast Ethernet 0/1, this IP 3.1. okay, and here it should be 46.0 and this should be 3.1, sorry 3.0. Any doubts here? Again, what you are saying? No, about no process. Again, what is your question? We will do BFD. We will run the BFD. So BFD is going to update very fast. I didn't get your question. You are asking, you are saying no about new process. Excuse me. Repeat again what I did not get. EIGRP, which time you are asking? Refresh time you are asking maybe, or what? New or again write your question, which timer you are asking. Okay, no issue, later you can write. So let me continue the configuration. Okay, so now where we are, this one is okay. I think this configuration R6, this two interface is okay. Now I can paste this configuration. Everything is good here. I think no error, nothing. Let me save the configuration here. Okay, so now we can ping from this PC 192.168.3.2 to 1.2. okay, so now we can do that one. We can check. First of all, let me check the routing table here. First of all, let me check the routing table here. Show IP EIGRP. Show IP route we will use, because show IP route EIGRP. Show IP route we have here. Now I will write show IP route EIGRP. So I am having the route. Example, I want to cross check. I want to go to network 192.168.1.1. so this network I want to go. So I need to go to 46.4. so this one. Okay, so now we have the route. Everything is okay, so it should work. We can cross check now. So I need to verify here. Let me take my pen. See here what I am going to do. I am going to do from here. I am going to ping from this PC to this PC. Okay, and also from this PC to this PC. Just we will first check to verify the connectivity. Okay, so let me go to this machine. I will go to this machine. Sorry, I went somewhere different place. This one. What is the IP for this machine? 192.168.1.2. Now it is working. Okay, I am pinging from 3.2. I am pinging from 1.2. It is working perfectly. Okay, so now we will ping for the other PC also. So let me go here, 2.2. It is working. Let me move and let me save again this here. It is working. Okay, let me cross check here. So what we done here, this PC is communicating with this PC and this PC, and now we can verify this PC can work or not. Everything will work because all the routes are up now. I will write here ping 192.168.4.2. Okay, so this is also working. So hence our topology done successfully. This is our configuration. Let me save. Okay, let me save this configuration. Let me save this file. So I am going to share this file in our, what we can say, in our the Telegram channel. We are going to share this one. And now if you have any question, write in the chat box. I will see. Let me check what is the question we have in the chat box. Any doubts, anything? If you have any doubts, write in the chat box. Can you show us? Let me check. Someone wrote something. Can you show us how we can able to change the cost? Yeah, but I think that command will not work in the packet tracer. We can modify that one. I think we can do that in the EVNG. Let me try, no issue. We can change the bandwidth to change the cost. Okay, so let me do, we can say that one path selection optimization or something we can say. If you want to change the path, we can change the cost. Okay, so how we can do means we can let me go to any one router here. I will use this router. Okay, and then enable, and then we will go in the config T, and which interface, any one interface I want to change, example. But I think this command will not work here in the packet tracer. I will use, I am in the R5 interface fast Ethernet 0x0, and then we will write here bandwidth. Okay, here it is there. I can change. First you need to check what is the bandwidth, and then you can change the bandwidth here. If we change the bandwidth here, automatically cost will vary and you will have the path modification. Let me put here. Yeah, see here I change here. I put 1000 here, but before we need to check how much you have before. Let me remove this. and then I will change. I will check first. So how we can check means you can write here show IP, show, let me go here, exit, show interface fast Ethernet 0/0. If you see here, this is the bandwidth. So we can modify. If you want to modify the path, we can change like this way. We can look to two things, bandwidth and delay, K1 and K3. In the EIGRP we have K1, K2, K3. So but we are going to change only K1 and K3, bandwidth or delay. If we change this one, we can modify the cause. It is easy, like just go under that interface, write the bandwidth and put that one. If you want to change the delay also, you do the same thing. You go there, example, go under that interface fast Ethernet 0/0 and write here delay. But I don't know this command will work. Yeah, it is working. And put whatever new value you want. Or if you want, you can put question marks. You can check how much it is supporting. You have big value. You can write very big value. And by modifying this one, you can optimize your, what we can say, you can optimize your route. Okay, what we can say, if we increase or decrease the delay, we can modify, or if we decrease the bandwidth also, we can modify. This way we can modify the cause. In the OSPF is also like that, directly we will write the cause and we will modify, but here you will modify only two things, that is one is bandwidth and one is delay. Okay, and someone is saying something. Yes, I think okay, it is it's work. Okay, any more doubts, anything? Let me check, someone is writing something. Anything? Let me check. Thanks, it's work. Okay, yes, I think it is not working. Okay, no doubts. Okay, so everything is okay, so we can end the session. I will share this topology in our what we can say, that is Telegram channel. I will share this lab and also I will share this configuration. Okay. Let me check if anyone is writing anything in the and someone asked some question, I think. Let me check again. I am reading the comments. No doubts, thank. Okay. Okay, after 30 minutes all the OSPF process, you are saying refresh time, that is called refresh time in the OSPF. For the CISCO it is 30, and for the other, for Juniper I think that is 60. That is vendor to vendor it will vary. Mostly we have 30 for refresh time in the OSPF, but in the EIGRP we don't have that one. In the EIGRP we have hello interval, we have what we can say, dead timer 5 to 50 second, hello, that is default time is 60 second for low speed. That depend which configuration we are doing also. Okay, and let me read let me check all the comments. So if we miss anything, voice coming, okay, clear, okay. Yeah, one of our old students is also here, they are sending the hearts. Okay, so any doubts, anything till now? This is clear, right? Just write in the chat box clear, so we can end the session. And you can go in the comments of this video description. In the video description you will find the link to join the Telegram channel. We will share the configuration and the lab topology there now after 5-10 minutes. Okay. Any doubts? Nothing? Just write in the chat box clear so we can end the session. Let me check. Anyone write anything? Now we are only doing the lab. Later in our next session we will discuss some theory also. How to read the, here just I give a high level how to read the routing table. By writing show IP route EIGRP, we will get only EIGRP routes. Okay, so now we will end the session. I think no doubts, right? Amit, you have any doubts, anything? And who else available here now? Taba, you have any question, any doubts? Nothing, right? You saw already how to change the course, right? Okay, so let me end the session. See you.